Hello and welcome to part 102. Like usual, check the description if you see any timestamps you want to jump to. Otherwise, stick around for the play-by-play. Today, I believe we will be able to start building our temple. Let's take a look here. We can start filling in some more soil here on the inner southwest area. I believe we had a little bit of clay here that we had to mine out. Not sure if we got to that somehow through the floor. Let's take a look at this, roll down these layers. We did. Somehow we managed to mine that out. Okay, let's get that filled in with soil. Let's take apart this piece above it. Not sure if we need to. Now, I do have a layout in mind. Let's see. It's not quite a circle. This is the way in. Okay. So, I believe I had... Oh no, hold on. Position that wrong. Let's take a look here. Yeah, we wanted it 3 away from the wall here. Okay. Now, I believe this is supposed to be 7 wide, is what I planned. Nope, too many. Okay, let's get rid of these zones. Looks like this zone doesn't need to be here either. I put too many down. But let's harvest these. Let's just chop this one down. And this one is fruitless. Let's chop you down. You're a sapling. Let's chop you down. Okay. Okay. That looks about right. Let's go and assign some more soil to be put in here underneath, and I guess we can expand this out a little bit here. How are we looking on this side? Let's cut this back. And we're going to expand this out. You know what? What's this? 3 by 7? Do we have enough space for that over here? Almost. Let's go expand this out here. Let's just make this a little bit smaller. Okay. And we should be able to start filling in this. None of this here needs to be dug out. This is all just regular dirt. Oh, let's just stop here for a moment. We don't want to put in these floor pieces here yet. Okay. You're going to need a reinforced door. We don't want anyone breaking into our temple. We do have some trees here. Let's see. Ripe. This one's budding. Budding. That one's young. Let's just chop down that young one. These ones that are budding, low percent. Let's just get these chopped down. Put in these floors. Once this one's taken care of, we'll put in the flooring there as well. We are going to need more dirt since we're going to have to fill in this side here as well. So let's go take a look at our dirt that we had assigned to be dug out earlier. Looks like we have a lot of dirt ready. Let's go ahead and increase the size of this zone here. Got a lot of raw food. Okay. Let's revisit our farm zones here. See what we have that we can assign. Looks like these can get culled away now. Let's chop that down. Assign that to be put in. We'll have to revisit this to see what we can stylize in the future. And while we're here, this never got finished being stylized. Let's go and assign that now. Excuse me. And let's fix these. These are going to need to lose their stylization for the moment. Expand that back. And we can start stylizing these along the wall here. Not sure how easy it's going to be to grab the tiles under this archery area. Well, it's easier than I thought it would be. Unfortunately, these zones, it doesn't look like I'll be able to grab this easily. Oh, there's one of them. Let's see how easy this one is to double click our way under. Perfect. Okay, no stress on that. And we can take a look here. Do we have any soil here we need to dig out? I think there was one by the doorway. Yeah, there is. Okay. Okay, so it should be this one here. Okay, let's expand that this way. We'll shrink the rest of it down, and we can stylize this. Okay, let's get rid of this zone here, see what we can stylize. Looks like some of these need to be changed. Okay, looks good. Let's expand this back out here. Shrink this little piece. Okay, let's revisit the temple. Let's increase that speed a little bit. See what we're dealing with here. Okay. Do need to change this a little bit. Let's expand this out. Let's just put that here. Get rid of this area of the zone. We're gonna have to build things here. Let's get these urgently hauled into this area. Okay. This gets stylized. Oh, it got fixed. That's what matters. Okay, can expand that back out. Perfect. All Alright. I guess I can start putting in the second layer. But you know what? We can also put these in. Okay. Hope I left enough room here for these. Okay. Let's take a look outside. Looks like this is ready. Almost. I'm going to wait for this to be done 100%. There's still a piece over there we need to get assigned. Alright, what I want to do, I want to zoom in a bit. We can double click on this. Let's see, we have a good section picked. Okay, perfect. So we stylize that. That saves us a headache having to click on all those pieces. That didn't register for some reason. Let's click on that again. Okay, excellent. Let's go clean this up. Want to make sure we don't have anything on the tower selected here. Okay, perfect. Clean that up a little bit. Rotate that. We'll have to revisit this once this last piece gets stylized here. There's a good chance I forget though. I did click on the wrong one as well. Let's get that fixed. Hey, Ulrich, you made it right when I was finishing. Perfect, thank you. Okay. Perfect, you're working on that. Now, I do want to get this piece here taken out. Let's see, Decima, can we get you to take that out? No, we don't want you standing on it. Are you going to mine yourself in there? I have a feeling you will. Might need to put in a ladder. And you know what? Let's build a stick ladder. We don't have any wood. Now, Harnell's going to get stuck in there. Looks like two of you got stuck in there. Let's pause this for a moment. Who do we have nearby? Let's get you to put this together. You're near the sticks. Okay. Let's get these pieces added on. Alright. Let's just move these statues out of the way for now. Eventually we'll put those inside the temple. Right now they're in the way. We want to be able to put in this tile. And let's take a look at these bonus apple trees we have. Any more of these ready? Fruitless, let's get you cut down. You're fruitless, let's get you chopped down. You're ripe. You're stunted though. Budding, fruitless, let's get you chopped down. Random bush, let's get rid of that. Ripening, that one's ripe. Harvest. These are ready. That's fruitless. Get you chopped down. Looks like we got quite a few fruitless ones here. Another fruitless. Another fruitless. Alright. And another one. Good thing we planted all these zones here. I might do some areas in between here in the future. What, we got 16 trees here. Okay. 24 trees now. Okay, perfect. Let's get rid of that. Let's cancel this as well. Who do we have nearby? Eric, let's get you. Let's get you to deconstruct that. Now, I don't want you going down. Yeah, we don't want you going down. Can you... What is that? What just happened? Looks like that got deconstructed. Perfect. Okay. So we can put in that soil. They won't be able to get to those three until they do this one. That's fine. Okay. I think I'm going to put some windows above these areas here. But I think we're just going to do it on the biggest walls. Okay, let's see, clay brick window. Let's make sure they're facing the right way. Sometimes when you put these in, it defaults to being sideways. Okay, looking forward to that being added in. Cabbage is forbidden. Why is our cabbage forbidden? So this is 3 days for sitting on the tile. It's not bad. I wonder how long it would be if it was just sitting on the grass. Looks like we got barley here. Ooh, Thor's hammer. You gotta worry about fire and lightning. Okay, this area is ready. Still got a little bit of flax growing there. Looks like we can put in our other missing barley fields. Okay. How's our extra storage doing on the roof? Did that get filled in? Yeah, looks like we have space for the ballista bolts, so that's good. Now, do these go bad up here? Doesn't say anything about it expiring. Looks like none of that ammo we have to worry about, so that's good. Let's see, can we put another one here? Let's just set these to be high. Okay, we'll do the same here. Make that high. Alright. This way we have 2 zones on each corner that are very high, and then 2 that are just high. This is still set to low, so they should be able to grab some of these and put them on the roofs there. And I guess we want to take a look at our other ammo here. These are set to very high. Now I can do another one here and just set this to high. Same with this. Move these around. Set this to high. Set this to high as well, and let's expand this. Make that a little bit more space. Okay, looks good. Let's go adjust these zones. Alright, set this to high. Set this one to high. And this one also to high. This one is still separate. Okay, perfect. Okay, same thing here. Let's adjust these. Okay, looks good. All the towers have been updated for the zones. Alright, let's go take a look at that filling operation. Still a little bit of work being done in there. Temple being worked on. Okay, looks like we can fill in this little floor area here. And let's go ahead and start putting in these pieces. A little bit of floor ready here. It's nice that we have all of our brick supply right here where we need it. Our people don't need to walk that far. Okay, we are going to need to put in some ladders. Stick ladders. Okay. Put these in here. Yes, the ladder's in the way. Okay. We'll have to wait a moment. Have to get that stuff put in. But we can also put in ladders on the outside. We'll be able to climb up and start taking care of some work from the top here. Let's increase that speed just a little bit. And this area, we can expand this. We can hold some more brick in these little spaces so we can shrink this area back. That way once it's put in, we'll have to see any of that stuff on the back end. Okay, this is almost ready to be stylized. Alright, looks like that one we took care of earlier. We can chop it down now. These are budding. Fruitless, let's chop you down. You're stunted. Let's just chop you down. You're stunted in the corner there. Okay, we've got a good amount of dirt. I think we can start working on digging this area out a little bit. Now, I don't know how much of this wall we might need to dig out underneath. Let's take a look here, see what kind of soil we're dealing with. Any rocky soil? Looks like we do have some here. You know what? Maybe... Yeah, we have to dig all the way out. So let's dig in little bits so we don't lose our stability. This should be fine if we're not digging through, but this one we're going to have to worry about after. Okay, thankfully we're not going to flood our base by digging there. We're going to have to get a little bit lower. Can we reach these from in here? Looks like we can. We have to get down another layer after. How is this side looking? It's all dirt. Looks like we got some rocky soil here to dig out. Okay. We'll check back on that in a little bit. Making some good progress here on this temple. Okay. Since we have a good amount of dirt, we can start filling in the graveyard here with some soil. Now, unfortunately, it doesn't look like we have enough wood that all these graves we assigned the markers to be put up. Looks like we didn't have enough wood for that. Let's take a look at our tree farm. How are we looking? They're young. It's going to be a while before these are ready, so let's go take a look near the entrance. Any mature trees here we can chop down? Growing trees, young trees, growing trees. And we got a lot of mushrooms here. Let's get these harvested. We could use some more food. Growing. That one's dead. Let's get that chopped down. These are dead. Looks like we got a few trees at the graveyard. The rest of these are still growing. Get that tree chopped down. Get some of these chopped down. Okay. Let's chop that down. We don't want berry bushes growing here. This is ripe. Now, is this harvestable? No, not yet. Let me just take a look here. See what we can assign. You know what I realized? Our people can't get down here. They can't get down there because they can't walk over here. Okay. Let's mine this away. We'll put a little bit of a slope here on this side. We got so much clay to mine away over here. You know what, let's just mine away that piece of dirt. It's making it harder to kind of see what I need to take care of over there. Okay. Alright, good progress here. Alright, I'm going to assign that. Let's start stylizing this a little bit to make it easier to see. Alright, we'll come back for that one little piece here. When we take these ladders out, we're going to have to put in some new tiles on the floor. Okay. Let's see, we are looking for trophy racks. Okay, we need to put trophies here. Get these put in. And you know what? Let's put in more trophy racks. Gonna have a few on each wall here. Now, we can't get to these right now. Looks like we're gonna have to put in some ladders. Let's see. That means we're gonna need to put in some more floor fixes. I'm hoping these ladders in between will be able to reach both sides. I think that's how it works. Okay. The long-awaited, where are you? You're here. Ritual circle. Gotta have a little bit of a raised platform here. So my plan is to have the inside area here. This is going to be 3, maybe 4 tall. This outside area is going to be 2 tall. Then we're going to put in, once these ladders are out of the way, we'll put in some supports here as well. And then we should have enough support to put in like a clay floor on this outside area, and then we'll be able to walk up there with the ladder, put in some merlons on the outside edge here. I believe we could start doing that now that we have the ladder set up. You're gonna have to check this part here where I'm missing a wall. I have to come back, attach that after. Okay, that should use up a good amount of our clay. How are we doing in here? It looks good. Let's attach these soil pieces we put in. And we should be able to get a few put in here, and then we'll be able to take these layers out. You know what? Let's put in some soil here so we can walk by this area. I don't know if I'm going to move this pond around. Maybe I'll just have a pond like here. Do like a strip of water along this side. Or maybe I'll just leave it in this one area. Or people can just walk here and fish off the side. I thought about having like a little bit of a moat around our temple. Maybe we'll do that. But I'm liking the storage we have at the back. I don't know if I want to mess with that. Okay. Looks like we can start installing some of these as well. Did I select all of them? No, I still got a few here. Okay, looks like more and more is ready here to be harvested, so we can attach that. These are ripe as well. Let's get that taken care of. 84% sunlight. Maximum yield in a day or two. These ones a little bit longer. Alright, not bad. Unfortunately, we got rid of these bushes here. We don't have enough resources. Okay. Let's see. We had wood taken down here. We assigned a lot of trees. Do we have any wood lying around? Looks like our animals probably picked it up. Let's get some more dirt. And looks like there's a decent amount of trees here, so let's get these assigned. We get chopped down, get us that much needed wood. It's nice that we can still chop down trees in this area. I know we can't mine away the ground or build anything, but it's nice that we can still chop down the trees. We got fish over there if we need food. How are we doing for raw food? Not bad. You know what? Let's go and just fish. Can we fish all these out? We could use some extra food. Alright, people can walk around there a little bit. That's good. Some more soil put in. Okay. Now, I don't think we have trophies in the basement. Let's take a peek down here. It's been a little while. Now, can we look at trophies here? I believe it'd be an item. Yeah, trophies. Okay. Looks like they're all assigned to a decorative trophy rack. Alright. Well, let's go take a look at our, I believe it's the butcher's table here. Yeah, we need more trophies. We need a lot more. So we need 12, I believe, for that area. And then we also need, let's count how many we need for all of our rooms. So 72 with the top floor, plus another 12 for the temple, so that's 84. 85 with the room in the basement, so let's add that. And this is set for pretty much anything, just no settlers. Okay. What kind of wildlife do we have that we can try to hunt? We got some boars here. Okay. It's almost night shift time. Let's grab you four. Go hunt down some of these boars. Looks like these two oldest ones we want to take out. So let's set you to be hunted, and let's set you to be hunted. And then once our people are here, we'll know which two targets we need to attack. Let's speed that up a little bit. Wait for people to run over. There's one of them. In the meantime, let's check off some of these markers here. Make sure bodies get buried. We have a visitor. Give me a moment. I'll click on that. Friendly visit, a chaplain. You know what? We don't have a temple. We don't have a church. I don't know if I'm going to build a church. I wanted everyone in our settlement to be all Oak Brethren, but unfortunately, with our prison reform program, a lot of people we get kind of mixed. Some are Oak Brethren, some are not. He just wanted to sleep. He just wanted to sleep. Oh, your bow broke. Okay, well, let's get you to head back. Or you know what? While you're here, grab that body. And Alan, please grab that body. Okay. Hopefully we will get that turned into some trophies. I know it's only 2 out of the much needed large amount we have. Let's go take a look. Let's add that in front. Now, can I select all of these trophy racks? I guess they're not put in yet, so we'll have to wait. How's our storage space doing on the roofs? Looks like it's been filled in a little bit. Okay, let's take a look. Where is our production for this? Which one of you tables produces what I need? Is it you? This until we have 200. Limestone brick, 2,000. It's more than we need. That's this area here. Looks like our limestone area inside is a little bit overflowing. Now, we don't have space for quicklime or Greek fire pile, so let's go ahead and take a look in our basement. See if we can attach that here. No, that's not miscellaneous. I don't believe that's under ammo. Is it under warfare? No. Materials? Okay, perfect. We'll add these here. We can get these put in the basement. Okay, how are these doing? We added more fermenting zones here. Alright, looks like these are going to ferment in a few days, which is great. Let's take a look up top here. Our animals are eating our boars. Nothing here. Okay. Summer. Summer is here. Great. Hopefully we can grow enough food to last us the winter. We got all our zones put in. Looks like we have enough seeds that everything here is planted in what's allowed. So that's good. And it looks like we can put in our slope here. And then we'll be able to start mining out part of this wall. Now this wall here is only too thick. We're going to have to fill in the 3rd layer eventually. Stylize these corner pieces. think this is the corner piece I need to stylize. I'll be able to see it in the future if it's messed up or not. Let's stylize it now and we'll fix it later if we need to. Alright, looks good. Okay, let's stylize what we can here. I'll have to come back to that. And take this down. Spin this around. I believe we can take this one down as well. Let's shrink these zones. I believe we can start moving some of these in. So let's go ahead, move this in. Put these. Take this one down. Okay. Looks like we can put that in. That one's ready. That ladder was just taken down. We can put that one in. And once this is put in, we'll take this one down. Now we can move these around. Get that assigned. Okay, so those 4 pillars are going to be ready. We can move these ones around. These are fox pelts. Can this be moved? This can be moved. Okay. We'll attach this one here at the entrance as well. Then let's go take a look. Structures. Doesn't look like we have too much. Doesn't look like we have any of these actually from what I was looking for. Okay. That means we can install some manually here by copying and pasting. Let's go put those in. This is going to cost us a lot more wood to put in. Nope, wrong place. Let's fix that. Okay. Now, I believe this is supposed to be a wall, so we're going to leave that after. Okay. Looks like we got some bonus trees growing. Alright, got this mined out. Let's go ahead and assign this soil to be put in. Chaplain is leaving. Thanks for visiting. Go get some more dirt. Let's get some more trees. Well, it's growing. Let's leave that alone. That one's mature. Let's get that one chopped down. Okay, our people are fishing. That's good. Looks like I didn't have a zone here. One of these tiles wasn't stylized. Let's just take a moment. Let's just zip down here, see if we see any more that we might have missed by accident. Still got a lot of gear just lying around. Thankfully none of that looks flawless. Not too worried about it. Superior. Sucks that that's lying around there. You know what? Let's take a moment. Let's go in our basement here. Now, we had some of these set up for light helmets and light armor, I believe. Yeah, we don't need light helmets here anymore. For headgear, let's make this pig-faced helmets. Let's copy that and put that on this side as well. Get rid of those light helmets that are in here. And then this one, let's take a look. This one will do great helm. Let's copy that, paste that here. And then let's see, warfare. Here we could do armor. Let's just make this mail. Copy that, put that here, paste that. This one we can do, instead of headgear, let's see, what is this one? This one was, we did mail armor, right? Let's do plate for this one. And let's copy that, and we'll put that here. Okay. Hopefully they'll clear up some of our inventory issues. I do want to repurpose these rooms here a little bit, put in some better storage, but we don't have enough wood to do that right now. Okay, let's get these taken down. Looks like on this side we still need to put in a support. We can get this one taken down. Okay. Now, do we want to put more animals here? I guess we do. Let's go and put some more trophies on this side. I don't want to put windows there, so we're going to put more trophies. Let's go ahead and add 8 more trophies to that butchering table production queue. $93. And did that boar get turned into a trophy? If they did, they weren't put up on this area. Okay. Let's see, wild animals. We have a lot of deer we can get rid of here that are wild. Let's go and take 2 of these males down. And then foxes, these are all mature. Let's let that fox population grow. Which, you know what, maybe we should take care of another boar or 2. I want to hunt you down. Let's pause this for a moment. You know what? We'll have to keep an eye on who comes out here to hunt. But I definitely want a group of people hunting. I don't want just one person going out and hunting. You know what? Let's just ignore that boar for now. People were fishing. Alright. Temple's coming together pretty nice. Okay, looks like the dirt was put in here where we needed it. go assign that wall to be put in as well. And then we need to assign Merlon to be put in up there. Okay, this is ready as well. Get this stylized. Okay, looks good. Let's take a look at this corner. Okay. Yeah, looks alright. Oh, we don't want the ladder up here. Okay. Can assign those to be put in. Get these pieces in between harvested. Get rid of this bush. This one's still ripening. Okay. These walls get put in. They did. Let's turn around. Let's take a look here on the inside. Okay. Let's fill in this soil. And we can start mining away a little bit here, I believe. Well, not that piece. Let's mine that away. We'll put in another slope to go down another layer after that. Looks like we have some rocky soil down there we need to dig out. I wonder if I can start digging this out. Let's see if we can get that mined away. Okay. And since that is put in, let's see, we can get that assigned. And I believe there was one on the other side. Did we click on it? Doesn't look like we clicked on it. Let's go down these layers. What did I click on? I assigned that to be dug out. Okay. Looks like I didn't go down the wrong layers. That's good. Okay, pretty much at the hour mark. Gonna call it a video. Time to do the recap. So let's get everything rolled up to the top, put the roofs on, put the trees on so you can see them. Let's take a look at our beautiful base. I want to thank you for stopping by and supporting the channel. Welcome to the recap and planning. Let's take a look at our base. Not too long ago, we got our moat put in. We got our nice defensive posture now. I'm a little bit worried about this part of our base though. The enemy might unfortunately flood the map. But I don't think they have a reason to just attack the dirt there unless they accidentally hit it with ballistas or other siege weapons. Maybe they'll break it. We did update our siege towers a little bit. We got some ammo situated a little bit better. This way our people aren't going to be running around waiting for ammo to be delivered as long as we have ammo production in our base. So we have increased some of our regular projectile production. Once that is done, reach to 200, I think I'm going to increase the other ones. We got the incendiary with the Greek fire. think there was another kind we had too. I'm not sure what kind of fire this uses. This one says Greek fire. Unfortunately, recently Bob the bear died. R.I.P. Berry bushes look like they're almost ready to be harvested for the majority of them. Thankfully, our farm zones here have been all put in. Everything's been planted. Summer's here. Hopefully we have enough food to last us through the winter. Otherwise, we're going to have to go trade for some more food. Our tree farm has been updated. Looks like we got about 50 trees now that we'll be getting wood from. Unfortunately, we are really low on wood at the moment. It's kind of delaying production of our temple. But we've made great progress here putting in this temple. We also made good progress filling in this dirt. Got our apple trees put in. I believe we have 24 apple trees now. A lot more than before. We got our clay brick storage situated here, kind of hidden behind our future temple. For this, gonna have to wait a little while before we get enough trophies to line all of these. Till then, I might not actually have this used as a temple until we get some of these put in. Plan is to have the large shrines here. So we're gonna have 3 on these larger walls. This larger wall has an entrance, so I can't put any there. And then on these smaller walls, we're going to have them as well. So we'll have another 2 here, 2 here, 2 here, and 2 here. Should be 11 zones. And then each zone, we can have 3 people praying at a time, I believe. So with 11 shrines put in. Let's just pause that for a moment. Let's just double check. Right? 3 people pray at these. You can see we got those 3 footprints there. So idea would be to have this here, here, have some on these walls. You're gonna have some statues here on the inside. Then also wanted to put some of these in. Looks like I can do this now. Let's go ahead, assign this to be put in the corner here. This will provide a little bit of light and some heat in the temple. But also, once this floor is put in, and we have this other area in the middle that's a little bit higher, plan is to have windows on that layer, and then after that we'll just put a regular roof over top. We also expanded a little bit on our graveyard today. Got to get ready for a future raid. Looks like we have these areas ready to put some more graves in, but unfortunately don't have a lot of wood. We only have 31. Gonna be a little while before we get all of that put together. Anyway, once again, I want to thank you for stopping by and supporting the channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Thanks everyone. Have a good one.